Hi friends, happy Monday. Welcome back to Math Today. Today for math, you will need your 10 frame activity sheet and a pencil. Go ahead and pause the video and grab the materials that you need. All right friends, welcome back. Today for math, we're going to work on our learning target that says I can put groups together to make 10. We've practiced this a little bit before, talking about how numbers are made up of groups. And we can make different numbers using different groups and putting them together. So let's first start by practicing some skill practice of math. We're going to start by counting, looking at our number line. Let's start with 0. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Very good. Now let's look at those same numbers on our number cards. All I want you to do is tell me the name of the number. Ready? Here we go. 4, 1, 9, 6, 3, 10, 8, 7, 5, 2. Now we're doing our T numbers. We're still practicing them in order as we are learning the names of them. So this is 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Great job, friends. So today I've drawn a 10 frame on the board since we are using our 10 frames to help us practice putting numbers together to make 10. So in our 10 frame, we know that there are 10 boxes. There are 5 across the top, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 5 across the bottom, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. When we fill in our 10 frame, just like when we read, write, and count, like a windshield wiper, we go from left to right, and then top to bottom. So if I'm making the number 10, and I have a group of, let's say 3. So I have 1, 2, 3, let's say 3 gingerbread cookies, okay? And then I add some candy canes to my group of 3 to get to 10. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So if I want to make the number 10 all together, I can have a group of 3 and a group of 7. When I put those two groups together, I make 10. So for example, if I have 3 gingerbread men and 7 candy canes, that means I have 10 treats all together. Over here, I've drawn a few examples of other ways to make 10 that we've talked about before. Let's pretend that the black circles are the gingerbread cookies. Let's pretend that the green circles are the candy canes. So let's count how many black circles I have up here. I'll use my red marker to mark it out. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4 red. 4 gingerbread cookies that we're pretending these black circles are. And now let's count how many green circles, the candy canes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So one way to make 10 is with a group of 4 and a group of 6. When we put those together, we have 10 all together. Another way to make a group of 10 is by counting the next group. So let's count our black. 1, 2. And now let's count our green. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So another way to make 10 is with a group of 2 together with a group of 8. So I can have 2 gingerbread men and 8 candy cane and still have 10 treats all together. Okay? Now let's count the last group. There's just black circles up here. So let's see what we need to do. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So I have 10 gingerbread men. But I have 0 green circles. So I have 0 candy canes. So on the other side, I'm going to write a 0. The number 0 represents nothing. Okay? So another way to make 10 is by having a group of 10 and a group of 0. So I may have 10 gingerbread cookies, but 0 candy canes, and still have 10 treats all together, even though they're just 10 gingerbread men. So today we're going to look at our activity sheet that has 10 frames on it. Underneath there are some lines where we're going to write how many items are in each group. Okay? You're going to also see a symbol that looks like this. We very soon, we're about to get into what we call adding. Adding is when we put groups together. So this symbol right here that you see on your paper is called a plus sign. Can you guys make the plus sign with your arms with me? Put them up there and say plus sign. Very good. When we see that, we say add. Can you say that with me? Add. And I'm going to teach you a song, of course, that tells us what adding means. We're going to use what we know about adding to help us with our activity today. So the song goes like this. Ready? Adding means putting groups together. Adding means putting groups together. Adding means putting groups together to make them bigger than before. And then we say, when we add, our number gets bigger, except when we add with 0, then our number stays the same. Okay? So if I start with 4 gingerbread cookies and I add 6 candy canes, that just made that group of treats bigger, right? There's more to it. So that's what we're going to do today. We're going to put together using our addition symbol, okay? So when we count, we're going to practice subitizing with our eyeballs. We don't have to count individually because we know there's 5 across the top and 5 across the bottom. So zippity quick, looking at your gloves, how many do you see? 4. So on the first line, you're going to write a 4. Now, if your eyes do get a little tricked, you can go back and double check yourself and mark out 1, 2, 3, 4. Yep, that's 4. Okay? Now, we want to see how many blank spots, how many blank boxes are left that we can add to our gloves to get to 10. So I'm going to put little circles in the rest of my boxes as I count. Let's see. So I had a group of 4. Now I'm going to count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And I'm going to write a 6 on the line. In order to get to 10, I need 6 more gloves. So we say 4 add 6 equals 10. Or we can just say 4 and 6 together make 10. Let's look at our snowflakes. Right away, I can subitize that there are 5. As soon as my eyeballs see it, my brain knows it because there are 5 across the top and all 5 boxes are filled. So I'm going to write a 5 on the first line. I also can see that all 5 boxes on the bottom are blank. They're not filled. But I'm going to fill them in and count with circles. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So in order to get to 10 snowflakes, I have a group of 5 snowflakes, and I need to add 5 more to that group to get to 10 altogether. Okay? I know it's tricky. I know it's just the beginning of us talking about this, but I want you guys to go ahead and do the rest on your own. Remember, write your first group on the first line. Your boxes, however many boxes there are, will go on your second line. And you're going to see, ooh, if I have this many to start out with, how many more do I need to add to it to get to 10? This is different ways to make 10. Great job today, friends, with math. I will see you tomorrow for your next lesson.